Now we are going to welcome to our stage our class of 2025 valedictorian, Cameron Crane. Cameron's going to come up and deliver his valedictorian speech with us all. And he's going to do it by memory.
Brought that step stool from home. I wanted to feel small because I really don't. Okay, so first I want Mackenzie to actually stand up so we can cheer for her and everyone know who she is. Mr. B already honored her a lot, but I just want to say I was completely convinced that she was going to beat me out. Last week during finals week, people say, "Oh, you're gonna be valedictorian, right?" I'm like, I don't know. I mean, grades aren't finalized. Just wait, because I just for sure thought I wasn't going to be. I wish I knew her more because she is just such an amazing person, and if you haven't talked to her, you need to. So that. She is someone to be inspired by, and I know she's going to accomplish so much. So, okay. So first I want to say thank you to my parents for supporting me no matter what, even when I didn't believe in myself, and allowing me to take advantage of every opportunity possible. Thank you for Ms. Brown for bending over backwards for those dual enrollment classes because BC sucks. You allowed me to have opportunities I wouldn't be able to get at any other school. Thank you, Ms. Mazzini, for being the best advisor anyone could have asked for. You worked the role of the entire department just out of pure dedication to your students. You've been amazing. And you've heard from me enough. Thank you for all my other teachers. I have so much to say, but that would take all day. Thank you, cards pending. I know I haven't given you to Gigi. Okay, they will get you. I will write them. But I would say, in my 4 years, I'm somewhat accomplished. I've joked that it feels like I've won high school. And now I'm in this weird position where there's people that actually look up to me. And I think now's the appropriate time what it feels like to be where I am. So, when you're in this position where there's so many people relying on you, looking up to you, and telling you that they're proud of you, that you're going to be successful, that sounds great. That sounds amazing. But this terrifying, because you get to this point where you're standing on this pillar, and when you look down, you just see the distance. And all I could see is how far that I had to fall. And when I look up, it was just too cloudy to see that there's any room to get any higher up. And all these people thinking highly of me, it was just a moment waiting for you to stumble. And everyone's going to be disappointed. And everything you have built is over. And my 4 years, it carried on the same way, but my senior year was a whole different beast. Still an ASB, still an FFA, and a full schedule for the 4th year in a row. I've handled it so far. Why wouldn't I be able to handle it now? Oh, sweet summer child, you do not know what's coming next. Every day I was sleeping in class, including falling asleep in the middle of working on my computer, typing, and dozing off. And I was just in pain every day, headaches, in a bad mood, being mean, not having a good time. So, I was constantly on the verge of tears, barely able to do my assignments. And it just got worse and worse until I had to drop my dual enrollment classes because I was about to fail them and tank my college GPA. I realized in this day, going to school, that was just a waste of time. So I stayed home and went on work contract for about a month. I thought, hey, this is going to solve all my problems. I would sleep more and then I'd be good. I'd get back right on track. Wrong yet again. I slept for 12 to 16 hours a day, had chronic pain, and felt like I had dementia. I couldn't keep up with basic hygiene. I was letting myself down. I couldn't even do the basic tasks that everyone else could. I felt inadequate as a person. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm a 4.0 student. I'm supposed to be capable. And now I don't even know if I'll graduate. It wasn't supposed to be like this. People were supposed to ask me for help, not the other way around. I just blamed myself for everything. Later, I was diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea and hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. With the nature of these disorders, I've probably had them my whole life, but the symptoms only came on because of the immense stress that I was putting myself through. I sought treatment, and I was finally able to start getting back on my feet. This is important though, because I did fall, and it was hard. But it wasn't the end of the world like I thought. I didn't disappoint anyone. In fact, it was the opposite. And I'm so grateful. This school is something special. It's something amazing. Nowhere else do teachers and staff genuinely care to the level that ours do. Every single student is able to form a special connection with their teachers. I don't know anyone else who can say the same thing about their school, and I will miss that. But it all feels so silly. I have so many people supporting me, and yet I didn't believe that they still would. As I got back in my routine, working hard, making people proud again, I was once again surrounded by dread. The familiar feeling of being a fraud, being inadequate. And this made me learn something very important. I learned that no amount of outside support will help you if you do not love yourself first. I was never going to be good enough for myself, and that's something I even struggle with now. They always say not to compare yourself with others, but at this level, I am running out of people that I can even compare myself to. And that's the scariest part. There's nobody left, and I still do not feel good enough. Now, if you're hearing this, you're like, oh, this kid's complaining about the woes of being awesome. No, I want to talk about this because I feel like many of you are so impressed with me. And I know you have dreams, and that you all want to achieve big things. But at the same time, as we are leaving high school to begin adulthood, a lot of us don't feel ready. I definitely don't. A lot of us feel behind, confused, lost, and not enough. And I know a lot of you are thinking that once you do this or once you do that, you are going to feel like enough. I want to say that no, you won't, because you are enough right now. That is something that I never once thought to myself the entire time here. I thought once I made the next achievement that I would be enough, but I never did. I never felt it. And I don't want you guys, when you go out and chase your dreams and find out the hard way, that you could just get stuck chasing. Set goals based on joy, because you don't need to prove anything to anyone except for yourself, and you need to be able to congratulate yourself. You should all be proud of yourselves and applaud yourselves for every single achievement, no matter how small. You are good enough. And if you are not able to be proud of yourself, then that feeling that you're not doesn't go away with material achievements. If you only focus on what you could have done, that is when you start to forget the value of what you actually managed to do. I chose to tell my story not because it is a unique one. I am telling it precisely because it is not. And with that, I want to say to the rest of my class, I am proud of you for being here. If you tried your hardest and you only just got okay grades, I am proud of you. If you struggled to even complete your credits, I am proud of you. If you focus on work because you wanted to or you needed to, I am proud of you. If you struggled and worked hard but nobody else sees it, I am proud of you. Even if you find it impossible to get out of bed most days, but you managed to do it today so you can be here, I am so proud of you. When you look back, it's not about how far you can fall. How far you can fall. It's about how far you have come. Thank you.
Thank you, Cameron. You rocked that. All right, seniors, you guys ready to graduate?